Hi everybody, it's Jasmine with Earth Beauty Gallery, and I already shuffled the card, asked the collective for what the energies are for the new moon in Libra on October 21st. And the new moon usually is new energies, new plans, new energies. And here we have the Eight of Wands. And wands usually mean air. No, wands usually mean fire. So fire is lots of energy. And the wands are flying through the air. So to me, that means fast changes, fast energies. And the number 8 in numerology is leadership. Leadership, business. And with leadership, you also have responsibility. And nowadays, we can see if we look at all the changes in business right now, there is a lot of hesitation because of the economy right now and inflation and things like that. And then we have artificial intelligence. So not only do people worry about their jobs, but they also worry about how is this new technology going to fit in our lives? And for some, it's overwhelming because it's, the last few years have been fast energies, and now it might even get even more quicker. And the one thing is stay open. Stay open, stay curious. When you're curious, when you're exploring, when you're open to at least find out what this new thing is, then you have a better chance to get through this. Before I used ChatGPT, I'm so glad I have started to use ChatGPT. A coach of mine said, you need to use this. You need to use this and you need to get familiar with it. And I have been able to connect my one site where you can order my art and everyday decor and useful things to my website. And I couldn't have done that without ChatGPT, or I used it for my YouTube channel or Patreon channel, and it was so easy asking ChatGPT. I described the situation and I described the details and what I was looking for, and it gave me step-by-step instructions. So please do me the favor, stay open, stay curious, explore, and you will get through this easier. And here we have another wand card. It's a 6, and there is a knight on his horse. The horse is decorated. He has a wand in his hand, and there is a wreath that you usually get if you have been, in those days when you were successful, you got a wreath showing your success, or he won a battle in those days. And on his head, he wears a garland around his head that also was significant that he won the race. So the 6 of Wands is meaning success. And success in this, I would say, is mastering, or at least become familiar with things you have to learn, with things that are new in your life. And mastering changes. And the next card is the Seven of Swords. And swords are air. So the seven, there is a man, he carries 5 swords, but looks over his shoulders, and there's still 2 swords in the ground. And behind him, it looks like there was festivities and competition. And so he has the 5 swords, but he doesn't trust. He's looking over his shoulders to be aware if there's any kind of challenge coming his way, so that he can be prepared. And what I think this means is the challenge is all the energy that has been in the collective for the past few months. And I've noticed that in the past few readings, there are similar cards coming up in those readings. And I go, well, we just had that not too long ago. And I usually shuffle pretty good. So then I'm thinking this message is important. It's important. And so that's why it keeps coming up. And the energies really haven't changed too much yet. So on the one hand, they're unsettling, or they're people, we all like to have calmness and structure and routine in our lives. That gives us safety. That gives us a feeling of, okay, we get through this. But there is so much uncertainty right now that we don't feel that structure, we don't feel that routine. There might still be some routine, but it's different. And so we're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. We're always looking, oh, what's gonna come up now? Because every time you look up, something else is happening. But with these changes, what you can do is, be open to them, be curious, willing to learn, willing to adapt. Adapting doesn't mean you have to give things up. Adapting just means expanding your horizon, expanding your surroundings, expansion. That's what that can mean also. And when you're open to learn new things and to be open, then you can measure success and see the success in the small steps, the small successes. And the more prepared you are, the more successful you will have. So take classes. I once had a patient, and her daughter had a job offering in I think it was Dubai. That was like 30 some years ago. And she was scared for her daughter, but it was such a good position that, okay, so what she did is she got all the information about Dubai and everything. And after she had the information, she wasn't that scared anymore. And that could be get as much information about things you worry right now, then that will make you feel better and more secure.